Hi everyone, it's Jay Whitty. Hope you all are having a great day and thanks for joining me today. So I'm experimenting in my studio. So all of these colors that you see here are definitely custom blended. And they're all listed in the description box down below. You just need to tap on the title. It'll take you right there. So what am I experimenting with? Well, I took some Behr Satin Enamel interior house paint, the deep base. It's the untinted number 7753. And I thought, well, let's play and see what would happen if I took some acrylic inks, tint the base or the satin enamel with that, and then add a little bit of the DecoArt Satin Enamel Pure White. Of course, that really muted the colors down from the alcohol, or not the alcohol, but the acrylic inks. So I ended up adding a little bit of the Liquitex Basics into the color, just like maybe a little bit of a dab. And then for my pouring mediums, I used some GAC 800, Liquitex pouring medium, and Floetrol. So it was basically one part of the Liquitex pouring medium to one part Floetrol to a little bit of squirk of the GAC 800 because, you know, the house paint is fairly thick. I did add some distilled water to thin the consistency down a bit. Wasn't sure if I was going to end up doing a ring pour or a dirty cup. And I ultimately end up doing a dirty cup pour and flipping it. And so my base there in the cup is a combination of the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White and a little bit of DecoArt Americana Satin Enamel Pure White. So I also added into the colors a little bit of the metallics with complementary colors, or as close to the colors that I used. So like I said, everything's listed in the description box down below. Quite a few colors all in all added. I think there's like a dozen of them or more. But I was experimenting. I wanted to have some fun. I wanted to see what would happen mixing the acrylic inks with some metallics and, you know, standard basic acrylics into a satin enamel deep base that was originally untinted. And so I do that. Like I said, the color palette went from these vibrant colors to fairly muted, rarely toned down, and I think a lot has to do with the fact that I use the white, I use the satin enamel, and it just kind of toned everything down. So I do the flip cup, stretch it out a bit, and then add a little bit of embellishment while it's still wet. Waited for it to dry and went back in after it was dried and added some dimension and depth into this painting. And I gotta tell you, I'm in love with my end results. It was a lot of fun experimenting. Didn't quite turn out what I had originally envisioned it to do. It didn't really sell up as much as I had hoped for. And of course, you know, even adding those metallics, it just didn't play well. I didn't really get a cloudy effect. I sort of kind of did, but didn't. But I did, like I said, embellish it. So at the end of the video, I take you in for the wet results. Then I take you in for the dried results. Now, my embellishments that I did after this piece dried, I did off camera. And I'm just not really set up to record when I do these embellishments. And I apologize for that. But I basically went back over it, strictly using the Liquitex Basics straight out of the tube. I kind of squeeze it a little bit and then just dip the tip of my paintbrush in, and then I just play with the paintbrush, and I follow the natural lines in the piece already and just kind of do some highlighting and adding some dimension and depth. I had a lot of fun doing that, and it really brought the piece back to life. So when I take you in for the dried results, I take you in, show you a close-up, pull you back out, and then I follow that with 3 quick little clips of what it looks like hanging on the wall in different orientations. Personally, I like the very first one where I bring you in for the close-up, and then I like the very last orientation I show you. So do me a favor, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what orientation you like best. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that share button. All of these actions help for my channel to grow. I do read your comments, and you know, I do respond. So anyways, I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of this video. You know, stay with it, watch the process unfold. I did edit out quite a bit. So it's not too long. It actually was probably about triple the length of time that this video is for me to complete, you know, this piece as far as the pouring and stuff goes. And then I spent a couple of hours just playing with the embellishments after it was dried. So anyways, like I said, enjoy the rest of the video. If you want to know the colors I used, please don't forget to tap on that title. It'll take you into the description box and you can see. So it's always fun to experiment, guys. So hopefully this is encouraging for you to do the same. Just play with your paints, and that's exactly what I did here. So until next time, guys, stay safe, take care, and blessings to you all. Bye-bye.